It's just different.
It's different. I know I'm whipping different. It's different. I know I'm whipping different. It's different. I know I'm whipping different. It's different. I know I'm whipping different. Whipping like Ramsey, whipping like Gordon. Nigga, I'm nasty. Nigga, I'm Jordan. Especially when I'm mic recording.
Alright, Triple D Dallas, Texas. We are live here in A-List Studios.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are so glad that y'all came to kick it with us. It's season 2, episode 2, and I'm your humble host, Black Caesar. Today's topic, I said
What is it?
what I said.
Yes, sir.
Do you dig?
Yes, sir.
Alright, man. We so glad y'all came to kick it, man. Please like, subscribe, man. Y'all follow us on Instagram, man. We got that. It's going crazy, man. Our YouTube's going crazy. We're so grateful for the support. These good-looking kings right here next to me. These are my co-hosts, man. We're gonna go ahead and get the introductions rolling, man. Dougie Blast, say what's up to me.
Man, what's good, everybody? Y'all already know Dougie Blast, man. _ who is day one on Instagram. We appreciate everybody that's been supporting us. Y'all make sure y'all liking, subscribing, tapping into the videos. Y'all know we bring y'all new pressure every week. Hey, man, let's get it.
Corey Cherry, the comedian, man.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for the love on
yeah.
the last episode, man. I appreciate the love and support, man, and follow us.
But yeah, shit, KB, follow me on Instagram, Dream Chaser KB, the E is a 3. Like, subscribe, shit, we going crazy. So, shit, make sure y'all enjoy that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, we're here. So how everybody week doing? Everybody's y'all in a good, balanced place? Y'all feeling solid?
Nah, y'all been chilling, bro. Everything's been smooth, you know what I mean? Everything's copacetic. Shit, money's been flowing, so everything good, bro.
It's the first of the month, man, so, you know, trying to go ahead and let this money catch back up.
Yeah. Hey, I like it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody paying rent, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But yeah, everything, you know what I'm saying, been a smooth little week, you know what I'm saying, smooth little hump day and everything. Been staying out the way, you know what I'm saying, going through a little fast right now, so definitely looking forward to what I come with after that. Sorry about that.
Bro, how you feel, though, with the fast? Like,
Shit, I mean, I feel like you got to sacrifice something to get something, you know what I'm saying? So willing to put down something in order to let God work through you is definitely a big step in my life that I want to continue to be able to do. And like, I remember you was talking about it, like doing it periodically, you know, so I'm trying to put it in my habits of doing it periodically, so that way I could continue to gain different stuff, whether it's knowledge, whether it's relationship, whether it's point of contact, or whatever it is, just enjoying the journey of it, bro.
yeah, for sure, bro. That's good stuff.
Good luck with that.
Hey, I'm trying to say it's the food, bro. It's the food.
Like, I ain't never did a food fast. Recently I changed my lifestyle, though. I am a pescatarian now, so that consists of, I guess, eating seafood. I just really eat seafood now. Or I eat pasta. Go be vegetarian, I guess. I eat a lot of salads and fruits and things of that nature, but I don't eat red meat, chicken, no pork for sure. So I feel a lot better. Like in the morning, I'm not as sluggish. Like I just be up, ready to go and move as soon as I open my eyes. So that shit cool.
Yeah, already. Man,
health is wealth, man. I'm glad that my boys tapped in on the intermittent fasting. I'm glad that my boys is getting right, you know, both inside and out. That's what it's about. That's how you create that longevity, man.
Yes,
it's been some amazing things happening in the city. My week been solid, man. God been blessing me. I've been telling them it's the favor. God playing favorites at this point, man. There's been some wonderful things happening around me. You know, signed my contract. I can finally talk about it now. Yeah. Signed my contract with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes,
I will be doing poetry for them for an extended period of time, man. Like I said, God is just He's showing you favor, but it's, you know, it's the seeds that you're putting, you know, like, and it's the parable of the sower. You know, if you're working with good soil, you know, you got that solid foundation, everything's gonna grow. And so I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the team. I'm grateful for everybody. It's the overflow. And I mean, things just been going crazy for people around me too. So just happy, man. I've been in the space where I'm just like, I mean, lady, you know, black men always have reason to smile. So boys, boys been cheesing.
We're really an op right now.
You know what
I'm saying? The New York Giants jersey.
I'm a Rams fan.
He won, bro.
I'm a Rams. Oh, no. Odell got his. Yeah, I don't got no problem with that. Odell got his. We need it. Man, so speaking of this award, speaking of accolades, man, we had the end of an ACP Image Awards just passed, We had some amazing black people out there just representing for us, you know, and this is what a time for these creators, what a time for, you know, for writers, for film writers, for directors. Everything is going so crazy, and we have some very heavy awards, so did y'all get to watch it or check it out?
I got to check it out, bro.
Yeah.
One of my highlights, because I enjoyed this movie a lot, really was The Heart of That Fall. They cleaned up. So shout out to that cast for sure.
Yeah,
shout out to the producers, the whole production team, everything. 'Cause the movie was amazing. My grandpa watched westerns a lot, so like it held a special place to me. Being able to watch and enjoy it, just seeing actual black characters all over the screen. So it was cool.
You said Harder They Fall?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go check it out.
Man, shout out to Jonathan Majors, Dallas, Texas very own, Duncanville, Texas very own Jonathan Majors. He was a star in that movie. He's been going, he's been all over the place, man. So, shout out to him, man. I ain't gonna lie, I saw some heavy stuff. My personal favorite, Issa Rae got what she deserved just because she's been putting in work. Anthony Anderson, who has actually just signed a contract to go back to Law and Order, so he's all over the screen, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. My little guilty pleasure on this one was the outstanding album went to Jasmine Sullivan.
Nah, 100%.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Hotels was different for me, G. Like I'm still bumping it, you know, and it just that vibe, and you should have seen just the outpouring of women who were ready for that, and who were on that, and who literally just and her feelings resonate with them, man. So it was beautiful just to see our people getting their flowers, you know, in such a time where you know people are getting undercut. You know, people are they're trying to degrade people's character, you know, and assassinate people's character. And so it's wonderful to see positive things happen in the city, man. And so speaking of assassination, speaking of degradation, should I say? Okay, NBA Youngboy has dissed damn near the whole rap scene. Okay, he dissed the whole rap scene. So I mean, are y'all KB? Please give a little background to this.
You know, I mean, shit, Youngboy, like you said, he dissed the whole rap scene. I Hate Youngboy, that's the song. Shit. It's really on some 50 Cent type beat, bro. You just go through and you just start dissing everybody. And with the power he has, with the streaming power, bro, he took over the #1 spot on YouTube and was able to just get, I believe it was like 9 million views in like 2 to 3 days, bro. And that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So being able to take over that much, especially recently with him even being blackballed, bro. Just showing that you really can't stop the dude, bro. He's unstoppable, you know what I'm saying? So shit, the industry is forced to respond to him.
I feel like it's crazy, bro. You know how Generation Z is reacting to pretty much the millennials, and it's like they back up. I feel like they back up Youngboy so much because you know a lot of stuff they go through, quote unquote, they go through. They try to back him up, and that's why his streaming so mad. Because when you look at the rappers, the artists, the producers, like a lot of them are around our age. You know what I'm saying? So like as far as like the new ones that setting platforms, you even when you talk to some of these generational Z, you can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? And not only can you not tell them nothing, but they're not educating themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing no research, but you still can't tell them nothing. So it's like it's crazy because at the end of the day, it's like as an industry. I know you're getting paid off of the mainstream, but at what point do you put in control? Like, what point as a culture? Because now it's black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? And we're not looking at it as like that. Everybody's entertained by it. So it's like, is it an entertainment industry or is it like the music industry? Like, which one of y'all are pursuing? And it's like, for me personally, like, don't get me wrong, I love the Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to some of his music stuff. I love Dirk. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, y'all making too much money to even be, you know what I'm saying? Even be doing all that. And it just goes with protecting the brand, you know what I'm saying, protecting the platform, because we finding ourselves on different platforms where we actually getting big names and stuff like that, and we're just proving everybody right that when black people get power, you know what I'm saying, look what we do with it. So it can go a lot of different ways. Man, Youngboy doing this thing, Dirk still doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm still rooting for both of them. I'm not one of those pick size type of people.
Sure. But salute to both y'all kings, man.
I think my bad.
Oh, my fault, bro. I was just gonna say, you said he had 9 million?
9 million.
In 2 days?
Yeah.
I'm finna come out with him.
Hey, I'm
I got 16 people. I'm ready to do
It's the power of Generation Z, bro. They be on them phones, boy.
But I feel like it changes. I feel like the narrative has changed because whenever we're thinking of like old school rap beef, it was just that rap beef. These young niggas are sliding. Though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like
it's a different day, a different nation. But it also shows you, I think, the value for life. You know what I mean? That value of life has just depleted.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's not a video game. You know, and although I'm talking about sliding, killing you and everybody in your neighborhood, you know, even then, if you look at just the styles of rap, You go back to the 50 Cent Kanye beef. You go back to the Drake and Meek beef. You know, even the Drake and Pusha T beef. Yeah. These is bars. And that's all we spending. We're going to leave it on wax. Yeah. You know, and a lot of these cats, like I said, they're not thinking about that longevity. They're thinking about tomorrow. Yeah. You know, because everything is instant gratification. Like, if I'm dissing you right now, how can I stick you? How can I sting you harder? Yeah. You're going to run into these guys eventually, man. So, like I said, I think at the end of the day, we need to make sure and keep it about the art. But even like I said, even the level of respect, he dissed Boosie. Yeah. These guys from Baton Rouge. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, this supposed to be your big homie. Like, and he got mad at Boosie because he felt like Boosie didn't support him with everybody blackballing him. Boosie got his own shit going on. This is literally like a big him and a little him. It's the same cat. Me and KB's talking about it. Yeah. The issues with going back to jail, killing cats, different things happening. Like, it's literally almost history repeating itself. Yeah. Yeah. And so it's a shame to see, you know, like I said, just that lack of that value for life and just the camaraderie in the rap game, man. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like you gotta off somebody to get clout in the rap game right now. You know what I'm saying? They're not supporting just people that just trying to come up. Like, you gotta have some type of stripes of.
Damn. And they didn't be beefing for real beef.
Bro, think about this. Like, Kanye, fam. Yeah. Did y'all see that video? Like, y'all see snippets of the Easy video where he kidnapped Pete Davidson, fam. This is beef. Like, he kidnapped Pete Davidson, decapitated his head, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think about even what that does for, like, the rollout with the Donda too. Yeah. Like, it just puts more eyes and spotlights on it. So it's just like, it's really pushing that album and pushing Kanye. He has so much shit going on right now, bro. Like, the Genius interview. Well, not the Genius interview. The Genius documentary on Netflix. The Donda 2. The clothing line shit. So this dude has a lot of shit going on, bro. Yeah. And the way he's just using this beef and turning what's going on in his life to flip it and turn it into a rollout to just push more shit out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think we as people actually is what's causing this machine, bro. Yeah. Because we're entertained by that shit. With us being entertained, if we wasn't entertained, we ain't giving no energy. I 100% promise you they wouldn't be using that for rollouts or doing any of that shit. Yeah. So it's about what we choose to intake, what's gonna really change the narrative on that shit. Yeah. So you gotta have your spiritual diet, right? But I like both sides, and I see what you're saying on that. But then, like, even as far as the entertainment aspect, some of that shit is literally like pushed. You know what I'm saying? It's being forced upon us. You know, it's like mass media almost. You know what I mean? And you start to think like, damn, like, is Kanye really? Is he a mad scientist or is he a genius? Yeah. You know. Yeah. And then you go to even, like you said, the rollout of his new album, and then him only releasing it on the like the stem player, the string player. Yeah. And it's like, what do you want Kanye to do? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he's fighting for his family at the same time. It's like he has to go about that mental aspect the right way, man. I just think Kanye, you never he's a loose cannon. You never really know what to expect. So it's like, what's next? You know, and I think that what sells, bro.
Let me ask y'all, how do y'all know what's reality and entertainment? We not in these people's lives. No. So we don't know if they doing this for. You don't know if Youngboy and Boosie didn't talk. Yeah. You don't know if they in front of the cameras just eating it up, bro.
Boosie could easily be like, hey, I gotta diss you back, right?
Too,
like, I gotta diss you back, right?
Kanye definitely be trolling. So I definitely don't be knowing, like, if it's real or not. I'll be like,
Kanye do troll, but I think this is a situation where he literally he was at the cusp of almost getting his shorty back. Now he knows that he lost all hope. You know, went out, got the Kim replica. You know what I mean? Like this or Kim. But it's like, even then, it's like, how far are you willing to go to, like, defame your wife? Like, she's eventually, like, your kids are seeing what's going on. They kid, you know. So it's like, how far are you gonna go? Because this is your husband. These are your blood, your flesh and blood.
At the end of the day, that's your wife. That's your children's mother. So you only can do so much. And with anybody else, if that was a regular person, I saw that shit on Twitter. If that was a regular person, that would be considered stalker shit, bro. Yeah. And that shit wouldn't be funny at all, because everybody got a sister or somebody they love. You know what I mean? People got to remember that and take that into account. So, like, that shit wouldn't be funny at all, bro.
Billionaire or not?
Take your medicine, Kanye.
Nah, I was gonna say, so y'all think that, like, do the stuff that he doing makes y'all particularly want to, like, listen to the album?
No.
Or is it
I didn't like the first one.
That has nothing to do with me wanting to listen to the Kanye album. I like his music, so it's like, shit, I'm naturally curious. But as far as, like, all the other antics and shit, that's not gonna...
I'm gonna just be real about the album. I'm not interested in the album for one reason, because Kanye's projects are very thought out. Okay, you know, he's very detailed. So with Donda just releasing a short time ago. Him releasing this Donda 2, I know that this is going to be pumped full of metaphors. It's going to be pumped full of hatred towards Kim K, and I just think that this is not going to be his best work. This is going to be something completely obscure that he's trying to, make it seem as if it's Donda 2. Yeah, what the people want, but it's not going to be. There's going to be a lot of subliminal underlying messages in there, or it might just be straight up because he said Kim K, he said Pete Davidson. So I think that this work that he get ready to put out, like I said, I think it's going to be short-lived in what he's trying to do, what he's trying to portray, But I do like him taking advantage of his platform, though. Because it's like he's taking the power back into his own hands. And people are like, Kanye is crazy, but Apple, artists only making 20% of their music off their streams don't work either, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if he only gets, $2 million or whatever, because some of the rich folks gonna buy it, and a few diehard Kanye fans are gonna buy it too. So, so I think at the end of the day, man, it's like I said, it's what side of Kanye you want to love, because he's going to keep on moving, and like you have to admire, his ambition, but at the same time, that mental aspect, man, like you said, take your medicine, man, and just check on your strong friends too, man. Like if you got people in your corner, like make sure to holler at them and like,
for sure.
If you tripping, you tripping. KB's told me many times, nigga, you tripping. You know what I mean? And so, you got to be able to take that criticism too, man. So speaking of criticism, okay. We're gonna go ahead and keep it G, okay? We're gonna keep it PG right here, okay? Yeah. James Harden, Joel Embiid, okay? Philly is up right now, okay? The Eastern Conference. Hey, man,
you got to have a Sixers jersey on soon.
There, man. I'm wherever LeBron is, but just on the low key before we get going, I'm gonna ask y'all a question, man. Is it cool if I adopt like a second team? I was thinking about adopting the Mavericks and having them be like my secondary squad just in case LeBron.
We always taking fans.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know if Dallas.
You get that Porzingis jersey, man. It's all good. Go ahead and get that Porzingis.
So what do y'all think about this transition? Because James Harden clearly was not happy. He got to Brooklyn, didn't know that KD was going to get hurt, didn't know that he was going to be playing with a part-time Kyrie. So now he's a full-time superstar that has to play every night and play by himself.
Yeah.
Well, how do y'all? He's lost weight already. He's playing at a super high level. Him and Embiid, they're calling him new Shaq and Kobe. How do you feel about this?
First of all, Porzingis is traded, so go ahead and get you a Doncic jersey. I'm sorry, Dallas.
I would never get a Porzingis jersey. Definitely Doncic.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a Doncic jersey. And how do I feel about that? In today's style of play, that's the closest thing you're gonna get to Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I say that just because the game's not the same way as when Kobe and Shaq was playing. It was a lot more physical. You can't hand check, and the style of how players are getting to the free throw line, so it's more about the dominance they have than of how they're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whether it's at the free throw line or they're getting their points, the hard way, it's points. Points add up. Shaq couldn't do the shit Joel Embiid is doing.
Not even close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as the step backs, like I will never see Shaq do a James Harden step back. I just don't see it.
ESPN one time. I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Shaq is the most dominant big man of all time. I was going to say that before we move forward.
Yeah.
But
100%.
As the game has transitioned, yes, that he has made massive strides, but Shaq is the most dominant big man of all time.
100%.
James Harden and Embiid, they're not Shaq or Kobe. Neither one of them.
Yeah.
James Harden don't have nothing Kobe got, not even close. And I wouldn't even compare the two. I feel like it's disrespectful, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, pop that shit.
They ain't even got no rings.
Yeah.
That's what
James Harden has yet to leave the second round.
Yeah.
You
talk. Hey,
so
it's a fact.
Until this man get in the finals and I see what he does in the finals, he's injury prone.
Yeah.
I've never seen him do nothing. He's been surrounded with superstars.
Yeah.
So I need to see what he do before I even put you in the same boat.
He didn't Chris Paul this man.
Would you consider James Harden one of the greatest scorers of all time?
Oh yeah, he can definitely have it.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
So that's undeniable. You can't.
Yeah, man, that man averaged like 40, 50 a game. But when it comes to the playoffs, there is no Harden.
Yeah. On my life.
Chris Paul was looking for this nigga like, bro, what's up, bro?
Playoff P up here, my guy.
And I playoff HEs, it sound like.
Man, so speaking of teams doomed to miss the playoffs, the Los Angeles Lakers, the LeBron Angeles Lakers, okay? What's happening right now, man? Okay, like, what do y'all think that they should do? Because honestly, right now, they're number 9 in the West. They'll probably get to play-in game, but that's a one-game play. You know what I mean? Against the Lakers. Yeah, so what you think is going to happen? What do they need to do?
I just want to ask fans, bro, at what point do y'all lose faith in LeBron?
Whoa.
I say that, LeBron said, we're not done. We still got some going. So it's like, at what point do you lose faith in LeBron.
Okay,
yeah,
so
my heart almost
before we go too deep into that, let me just say this. LeBron James has had literally his best numbers, literally almost since he's been with Miami. Okay,
I feel you.
He's playing at MVP caliber level, but you can only play for yourself though. His team, it's a team, but also it's a team that he put in place too, because you know he has a lot of say-so over the roster. But it's not a loss of faith in LeBron. Okay, it starts with the president. You know, from the buses all the way down. I think that Vogel needs to go. Okay, but at the end of the day, he need him a solid big man, solid point guard, solid bench. Bron wants star power in the starting lineup. But y'all don't got no fucking bench.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all can't play people deep who are going 8, 9, even 10 deep in they bench. Right. So I don't think it's a loss of faith in LeBron. I think it's a loss of faith in the Lakers themselves, because LeBron's legacy is already instilled.
That's how it be like the LeBron Angeles Lakers. That's why I said lost faith in LeBron.
I don't think it's lost of faith.
You know what I'm saying? If it's the LeBron Angeles Lakers and shit, he said there's still hope type shit. I don't have faith in that statement. There's no faith in that statement.
I don't know, bro. Me personally, bro, I don't even watch the Lakers because I feel like I'm just saying, bro, I feel like they all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
He said it's not good basketball.
It's really not, bro. And every time I see a highlight, bro, it's always a rush just shooting crazy shots and. You know what I'm saying? LeBron losing more hair, and then Melo here. And I'm just saying this is
this game, dog.
No, this is just what I'm seeing whenever I see it, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't watch the games, but it's just like you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I think that basketball has became more about buddy than it came about a system. You know what I'm saying? And you got to play better when you're in a system because you got to play your role. Whenever it's buddy, you know what I'm saying? People, you'll stand out the way, let your partner drop people. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And you won't work as hard. You know, you're not pushed. You're not working with adversity no more. And like with Russ shooting the way that he's shooting, he'd have been gone. You know what I'm saying? But it's like probably like I don't know if LeBron is holding on to him, saying like, "Hey, bro, like it's gonna get better," or it's like. Is it buddy? You know what I'm saying?
That's contract that's holding on.
Is it
contractual
That's
obligation?
exactly what it was. It came to a situation where like this nigga they tried to trade Russ, but they're like we can't get anything for Russ. They got one first round pick and that's in 2027. They have nothing else to trade. They can't get rid of him.
They was gonna give us John Wall. This nigga ain't played and we don't know how long.
John Wall was playing for the Rockets.
When? John Wall
recently.
He just got hurt, but that nigga he hasn't not been playing. John Wall been playing like for Rockets.
John Wall either, bro.
He hasn't been John Wall.
He's been playing for John Wall.
AD and Russell at the same time.
Man, okay, so we know who's not gonna win. Okay, so as far as the winning teams, okay, because y'all remember we talked about the Super Bowl and I gave y'all that truth.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I gave y'all that truth. We're not gonna get back into it though. Okay, who is gonna be in the NBA Finals?
I'm calling Phoenix again.
I gotta go with Triple D Mavericks just because, you know what I'm saying, I'm always gonna root for the whole team.
Yeah, that's a mid answer.
Hey, I gotta do it.
There's Phoenix, Jack.
I said in the finals, that's both sides.
East and West. Phoenix on the West, bro. We're gonna go Phoenix on the West. I love the Bulls, bro. Like I fuck with the Bulls. I want them to come out the East. So the Bulls, Suns, yeah, that's me.
I like that.
Man, part of me feel like the Warriors gonna do something. That's what part of me is saying.
Fuck Golden State. Get them out of there.
Man, Curry is exciting to watch, bro. I don't care who. You don't gotta like them niggas, but you gotta respect them. It's something special, bro. But it's hard to tell right now, even after the All-Star game, because everybody's still kind of like all over the place.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm right now. I'm gonna stick with my gut. I'm gonna say the Warriors.
And who?
Milwaukee.
Yeah. I like where your head's at. I'm gonna go ahead and just piggyback right off of that, just so we're not getting too redundant. Warriors are gonna be getting Draymond Green back here pretty soon. Okay, they got their whole squad back, and the Splash Brothers is back. They up top 5 in defense. It's literally almost a slam dunk. Have y'all seen how Steph Curry is shooting? He's been shot. I'm just gonna leave it there in the West. In the East, I like where your head is. I like where your head is. I love where your head is because nobody's proven that they can beat the Bucks yet. The Bucks play defense, the Bucks play offense, and they play team ball. They got one superstar and they follow that cat. Yeah. So I think that to me, that's what's coming out. But the sleeper is going to be the Bulls because DeRozan is playing
amazing
at a ridiculous level.
MVP caliber.
Hey, my sleeper team's also going to be the Memphis Grizzlies, but they're number 3 right now in the East. Yeah, John Moran just dropped a 50 ball, so I mean, just think about it. But I don't know about. I mean, maybe Eastern Conference Finals for the Grizz, but defo You know,
I gotta see what that ranking gonna look like.
I'm telling you, where you at with it, Dougie Black?
Man, you know I'm a highlight basketball watcher. I don't watch games. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like Mavs in 5. You know what I'm saying? So whoever they play, and I don't even. It's crazy because I don't even know how the bracket's set up. Like I don't even know who on the East or who on the West. I just know that the Mavs is going to the championship. And they winning their 4.
I ain't seen no game, but I know the Mavericks going.
And
so you see me? That's why
is that vodka?
I'm gonna tell you now, the best vodka. You know what I'm saying?
that boy said his mama called him Clay.
Mavs in 5.
You know what I'm saying? Mavs in 5. So whoever come out the East, you're losing to the Mavs. Okay. So so speaking of losing, man. Speaking of
That's so funny.
Bro, this is hilarious.
Hey,
I don't know who in the West, bro.
I don't even know how it's set up.
First off, y'all know the sports topics isn't my strong suit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna give you the input.
We're gonna exploit that.
Yeah, you know what I'm
We're
saying?
gonna exploit that.
That's
Here on all pressure.
Dougie Blast, first of all, before we go more forward, Dougie Blast said that the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl. He also said that Jagged Edge is the best 90s R&B group.
He also said Michael Vick is the best quarterback ever.
So we're not
All these
validating
are
none of that.
debatable
We're not
arguments.
validating
All these
any of
debatable
that.
arguments. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to sit down, I'm telling you now, the Cowboys gonna win the Super Bowl before I
I
die.
know you about to say some
Before I die, Cowboys gonna win the Super Bowl before I die. Mavs is good for in 5. I'm calling it.
Shit,
Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
5
You know what?
years.
Don't worry about it.
You know he's somebody daddy.
Hey,
let me tell you
just
right
bring
now.
back this episode when it happened, because I want y'all to know that I wasn't lying. I manifested this. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to spin back to episode of 2060 whenever they win that hoe. Okay? Don't forget, it's going to be in the time capsule, so don't worry. Alright, man, so we're going to make sure we keep it rolling, keep it strong, man. So this is finna get heavy, okay? It's finna get heavy. We're talking, I said what I said, okay? When I said that, I meant that, okay? So we got a couple questions here, fellas. First one. Why don't men marry the woman that they like? And I'm going to ask that again just so y'all can understand. Why don't men marry the women that they like?
Explain.
Okay, so this is how I'm grabbing this, okay? Because whenever we think of men, okay, we're lustful individuals, okay? We like what we see and we want it right then, okay? Almost like the instant gratification piece, okay? But whenever men, we're talking that the woman that they like, a man will have a woman that he knows is good for him, okay? Knows he needs, okay? It's fulfilling him spiritually, okay? But she might not necessarily be as bad as the woman over here, okay? So this is the woman that you need, but it's the woman that you want, okay?
Yeah.
And whenever we're thinking of the situation in a broader spectrum, man, okay? You know in your basis if she the one, right?
Right.
Okay, but then we have to, we as men, we always circle back, okay, but it's that FOMO.
Yeah.
That fear of missing out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's that
FOMO.
It's that FOMO, man. It's that fear of missing out. So I think that men marry who society, you know, like what's trending.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so me, I like my women to be a little voluptuous. I like my woman with a couple of curves on them.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of men like women like that, but they wouldn't marry her because it's not cool.
Yeah.
Out in public. Okay. So they don't marry women that they like. They gonna marry what's acceptable. You know, there's a society, and a lot of people marry on that. Whether it be money, whether it be security, any reason. But I'm gonna just leave it there. I don't want to be preaching on that, but I'm gonna just leave that there.
Nah, that's good, bro. Let me piggyback off that, bro. I feel like one thing that I noticed is that like sometimes the woman that you like don't have the values that you need. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And you know, we get as men, you know what I'm saying, we natural vibers, you know what I'm saying? So we really can vibe with anybody. But having a woman that really hold us accountable, we really don't like that. You know what I'm saying? It makes us grow, and unfortunately, like we're at that point, like where we like, dang, like I don't want to grow that much right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think men don't marry the woman that they like because of the pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's too much pressure of being a man that the woman needs. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman gonna tell you what she need every time. Like
accountability.
You know what I'm saying? So she gonna be transparent with it too, and then it becomes too much. So it's easy to run around with the ones that you look for because they're not really looking for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They want that instant gratification.
No real responsibility.
You feel me?
Yeah. Nah. Piggyback, that's the word we're using.
Piggyback
off you guys. Accountability, just being accountable. Because the girls that you like, when you really look into it and you pull the layers back,
yeah,
like you said, don't be having the qualities that you need sometimes.
Yeah, you feel me?
And like the girls with the qualities that you need aren't always the most comfortable situations for you. Because they're pushing you, like, being honest with you, like, girls who push you to be better, you're not going to always be comfortable being better. But having that person that's pushing you to be better, and they all are equally pushing each other to be better, is ultimately the better situation for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, but it's easy. Like I said, it's easy to be comfortable and just fuck with somebody you like, who's right there. It's temporary. As soon as you get done with it, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. So that's what I think. Shit, niggas just like taking the easy way out sometimes.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah. What's up, C?
Bounce off what y'all said pretty much, man. I can only speak for me, really, truly, but I feel like I've learned what I might take. You know what I mean? I'm not, my girl now is definitely something I need. And you know what I'm saying? Looking back at all the other girls, I was like, man, I just wanted them because of body. Yeah. Just for that, and then you realize what was the point of all that? You know what I'm saying? Because especially I think I was just more to hype up, like, hey, bro, I got in that.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this me.
But then you realize you just telling the same nigga for that nigga to just be like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Now what? You ain't getting no trophy for it, nothing, bro. So now I'm like, I got a girl that's like fulfilling everything that I need in life. So I feel like, men grow up, bro.
Yeah. Man, let's get a round of applause for filming it.
Wait. Can we talk about how fun it is for girls that we like? It's just like, I feel like y'all niggas been going.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like my little side things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the women that, like, I'm not supposed to like. I'm like, you really shouldn't be dating her, but she fine as hell, though. Yeah. And she smell good, and she gonna break me off some of that you the beast. You know
most importantly, she's fun.
And most importantly, she's fun. Okay. And she's fun.
She's fun.
She's a fun time.
She's a fun girl,
bro. She's always. It's always. That's the thing. And not saying that we condone cheating, but like your side thing is always gonna be way more fun than your actual.
Nobody said cheating. We just said girls that you like.
Yeah, girls that you
like. I ain't never got a woman I liked. Like I one that I was like, ooh, that's the one I want. I ain't never got that. I got the one where I'm like, I go take that.
I've always, and it's crazy because I've always been like, until I got to probably like my mid 20s. I always been one of the type of people like Corey said, like, all right, if you like me, bet I'll give you a shot. You know what I'm saying? And we can go from there because you know they are way more spontaneous. Like they gon' buy some new boxers just because it's Tuesday type shit. And you know, man, we like our egos to be stroked, and sometimes the women that we settle down with be forgetting about that. You know what I'm saying? So like the women I like, that's what makes. I mean, the women that we like usually be those type of people. You know what I'm saying? Stroke your ego sometimes, feed your hair in there. Just do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not too much, because when it comes to relationships, like it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be ready for that accountability. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be ready for that pressure. Especially if you're talking about marriage.
100%, you gotta be able to stroke that ego even when you're upset.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? To make sure they running at optimum speed, make sure they doing what they need to be doing. They need to be able to do the same. I think it's mainly be pride, bro.
Yeah,
like honestly, like it's pride. Like when you can learn, like, damn, I'm mad. And you really start thinking about why you mad, but I just need to like calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
My pride is like, let me just talk to her, because if I start the vibe back right, I mean, naturally she gonna follow your lead. Yeah. So it's up to you ultimately.
My uncle had told me one time, you get a girl that like you more than you like her.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. He told me that. I ain't never had no more issues, no more.
Yeah. And I think it's all about seeking someone equally yoked.
Yeah.
You know, seeking somebody that has those qualities, somebody that you have been looking and praying for. But you got to be prepared for that blessing when you find it too. You know, because you might have a good woman and you like, damn, she literally is what I need, but it's the timing. Now it's the timing. You know, and it goes from like, damn, like I really want her, but I'm not quite ready to lead the streets.
That's what we are.
Yeah, and so, hey, man, find somebody that's equally young, man, know who you make sure and give her the application, man. So, we're going to keep this kind of going, because I tapped in on this a little bit, but what's the difference between being with a girl that you lust for versus a woman that you're going to marry, man? I feel like I had a couple good points, man. Let's tap back into that. It's almost like thinking about those IG models, okay?
Yeah.
And you see the IG models
Ruby,
and it's like she popping and she shaking, she got a thong on, but it's like, that's not gonna be my wife, okay? But you can be here for the night, though. You know, and I think that those are the women that we lust for, okay? And but what's the difference between being with her? Do you feel like you can find that same space of woman that you'll marry, though?
Me personally, I be feeling like these IG models and stuff like that, they don't really have no personality. They don't really have no content. You know what I'm saying? They look good, but they don't have nothing to offer. Like, and they really be broke. Like, if we just be in 1K. and it's like us being men, like we like to have a good time. So it's fun to entertain that while it's entertaining. But the moment that we really got to deal with them outside of just kicking it, now it becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? You really get to know a person when you start living with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've met some IG models that, you know what I'm saying? Don't kill me for this. You know who I'm talking to. But I met some IG models and, like, you know what I'm saying? Been to their crib and, like, you live here? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This you? Like, type shit. And it just give you a taste of reality because, you know, we lust over the first thing that we see without doing our research on it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll fall victim and have pregnancy with pretty women that, you know what I'm saying, got the baby doing all types of other stuff, bro. So we just need to be mindful about who we choose to be our partner, right. And take time to actually understand them.
Mm-hmm. I want to bounce off what you said, bro. Basically, like you said, the women you lust for, I had a girl that I really, like, that was super bad. I thought she was one of the baddest. And I finally got to meet her and talk to her in person. Most boring person in the world.
Yeah.
Texting was dry. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's not a texter. We get on the phone, we just holding it.
Yeah.
She said, hey, and in person, I'm like, you don't know how to talk with her. I'm like, she just on her phone.
You also said the girls that like you, or that you like, don't like you. So
man, bro, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Man, so what we're pulling away from here is we shouldn't be seeking meretricious women. Meretricious. Everybody say it with me.
Meretricious.
Okay, that means to have beauty but lack substance.
Yeah, meretricious.
There are beautiful women that have
right
substance.
here. On here, meretricious. Do not, and that goes for women too. You don't need to be out here trying to see men. That's on that either. So so man, we got some very heavy questions for these last two, man. What are y'all's take on interracial relationships?
I think love who you love. Yeah, love you. Whoever can love you properly the way you want to be loved, the way you deserve to be loved, that's who you should love. It shouldn't boil down to color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Personally, I have a preference. I like black women. I love my black queens. So that's just me. But yeah, I don't look down on anybody or feel a type of way when anybody is in the middle of a biracial relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same way, man. I've dated Mexicans, I've dated white girls, but like you said, man, I'm definitely with sisters, man. That's where I'm at.
Man, I'm gonna just keep it real with you, man. I don't have a problem with interracial relationships. I don't not condone it, but I mean, it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not like, hey fam, you should go holler at that white girl, or like, you know what I mean? Or like, hey girl, you see that white man over there looking at you? Looks like Shannon Tatum. No, that is not my speed, because, and it's just, my whole thing is, there is 32 flavors of black women. They come short, tall, dark skin, light skin, big, small. I mean, like, there are so many different variations of the black woman that you really don't have to go outside of your race to find what you're looking for. At least for me.
Yeah.
So like I said, I don't disagree with it.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that is something, because by like 2050, everybody gonna look like The Rock. Everybody gonna be light skinned. White people gonna be the minority, you know. And I just think that at the end of the day, you need to know where you come from. And if you're gonna have these interracial relationships, you need to make sure that you're educating your black children. You know what I mean? Where they come from, on their history, you know, and where they're going, what they're gonna have to deal with. And you don't need to like have them being naive going into the world, thinking this guy got a white mom or a white daddy, that thing is gonna be cool, because it's not always like that.
Yeah. Let me just say, here at the AP Podcast, we do support all races. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. I don't have nothing against interracial relationships. Like KB said, love who you want to love, or whoever can love you properly, and create history from that.
Was you done, brother?
Yeah, that's it. All right.
Because you said education, and that was big to me. You know what I mean? Because when you're saying educating, making sure they know all the facts and know all about their culture, know everything. So can you still be like pro-black? Can you still be pro-black and be in a interracial relationship? How do you feel about that?
No. Can you be pro-black and be in an interracial relationship? It's a fine line. I say yes and no. Only reason why, because your coworker, your counterpart should I say, is only literally going to be able to empathize.
Yeah.
They will never truly be able to understand your situation, your story, your struggle, anywhere that you come from. So I don't think that you can see like a damn Bobby Seale or Eldridge Cleaver or Huey Newton out there talking about black power, and then he got a snow bunny on his arm. It just doesn't make sense for the grand scheme of things. We're trying to push our people forward. Now, I'm not saying that brothers who are dating white women are not woke.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that you can be truly pro-black, all about the black movement, and you dating someone that is not black.
Yeah.
So that's like shut up.
A lot of like NBA players. Like I even go with Shannon Sharp. His wife is white or Hispanic or something like that. So, and I believe that nigga is woke as heck. You know what I mean? So I feel like you can still be woke, in my personal opinion, even dating outside your race, because you can educate them, but at the end of the day, you can't expect them to know what you went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like, what is the determination of pro-black? You know, is it saying that like you support everything that black people do, or you know you don't do like what are the stimulations?
Whenever we're talking about black, we're talking about accelerating our people. We're talking about bridging the gap of like wealth. We're talking about police reform, civil injustices. You know, things that black people have had to endure. That other races have not had to endure.
Federal law just passed.
Yeah, federal law just passed. And so now lynching. Well, the House passed the bill to vote, I believe. I don't think that it's a law yet, but they passed the bill. No, it was, they only had 2 cats that voted against it, but it's not put into place, but they have finally voted to make lynching a federal law, you know what I'm saying? And so now it's a hate crime. Yeah. So if you lynch somebody, you're going to go to jail, you'll go to the Fed. It's no longer just going to be a nigga in a tree. Well, we will hope. Yeah. We will hope it's not just going to be a nigga in a tree anymore. Come from Mississippi. I'm very happy about this, man. The Emmett Till, lynching act should have been passed a long time ago. So we're very glad that this has been passed, and that's coming from the AP podcast. Man.
The black delegation will take it, so we have a long way to go.
Man,
we have a long way to go.
You know, and I like your point though. So let me just say, you can. I said what I said. Yeah, I said what I said.
No, I'm with it, bro. Take your time.
I said. I feel what you're saying. Yeah. Like I said, Shannon Sharp is about the culture, but like I said, I just think, man,
the image.
Whenever we're talking pro-black, man, and these individuals who are out here trying to move forward what we're doing, you can even get you a mixed breed. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like she can be half black, but I just don't think that you can be all about our movement and you're dating somebody who's not.
But there's black people that's in black relationships that don't agree with it, that ain't pro-black. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
and that's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and that's fine. But
that's an automatic fail. That's what he's saying. That's an auto fail. Yeah. That's what they call it. They say if you're in an interracial relationship, auto fail. He said you can't be pro-black. That's what he's saying.
It's been said, man.
We're gonna talk about it.
We can talk about it more. Like I said, I understand both sides because you can move the people forward and be with somebody who is understanding, and sympathetic and things of that sort. So I do get that, and I'm not arguing that point. I'm just saying, to me, as someone who is an activist who has seen these injustices firsthand, seeing burning crosses, like my auntie and my great grandma was slaves. You know what I mean? Used to be in different service, like. You cannot. It just doesn't work. Yeah, it just don't work. Yeah. So that's just me.
I feel like it's definitely a line for sure.
Yeah, so it's a fine line, but like I said, here at the All Pressure Podcast, we are open-minded thinkers. Okay, and we want everybody to understand. Do not take it in any form of fashion. I love everybody, but I do think that you need to be, because it's like this. You go anywhere in America, you can find where the Mexican people is at thriving, and they doing their thing. You can find even where the Africans at. You can find where the Irish people at, where the Chinese people at. But you cannot just go and find where the black people are at thriving until we have that, where it's not a gentrified area, but where it's something where we're owning something. Then you can never just truly be pro-black if you're not about that. You know, so straight up. So we're gonna leave it there. So it got a little warm in here. I feel like we got on something. So how y'all feel about today, man? Y'all feeling good, fellas? We're gonna bring it down, man. Y'all got any last words for the people, man? Just to tell them you love them, man. Say peace out to them.
Hey, man, it's still Black History Month for me.
Yes, sir.
But we also welcome in Women's History Month.
Hey,
so
okay.
Hey, we're gonna welcome them in as well. We're gonna keep honoring Black queens. Y'all have been such great contributors to the movement and what we've done. So we're gonna keep honoring y'all. And we have a great guest coming next week. Man. So y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm going to just say keep God first and everything else comes second. Make sure you stay prayed up. You know, everybody battling their own things. You know, everybody struggling with their own things. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. And make sure y'all follow the pod on the Instagram with all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay tapped into that pressure. Because, you know, every week we bringing it to you.
Hey, man, keep supporting and keep liking, subscribing, and commenting, man. And if you got any questions, man, put them in the comments, man. If y'all want to hear some other things, thank y'all. Keep God first.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, if y'all will, please stay tuned. We got Akeem Ali, a.k.a. Kimi Casanova, coming on to the show. We got a very, very, very special interview with him, man. Y'all stay tuned. It's all pressure. Bless.
Sir.
Skirt.
Not beef the shits. Niggas don't know. I pray for this. Talk to me now.
All right, Dallas, how y'all doing, man? It's your humble host, Black Caesar, and we are here today with a very special episode of the All Pressure Podcast, and we have Mississippi's own Akeem Ali, man. What's up, Akeem? You in the building, man?
What's good? What's good, brother? Yes, sir. How you feeling, man?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, feeling great. Everything steady, teddy, man. How you?
I'm good. I can't complain, man. One day at a time. Slow motion better than no motion.
Hey, man, slow motion better than no motion. I heard that, man. You got the potion too. I heard you got the sauce, man. People been talking about you, man. Like you been making some crazy moves. You been making some.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Putting on for the city, man. I just wanted to just get with you, man. Just let people know more about what you got going on, man. Your projects, man. I see you just dropped dead, like doing my dirt. You got crazy features going, man. Like how's it going? How's that been feeling?
Man, it feels good, but it's just like regular to me because I'm still in a mindset of like just constantly like working and everything, you know. And then the people I'm doing features with, it's no longer like I'm looking up to them. It's more so like they like peers and like competition now. So yeah.
See, some idols become your rivals. You know, you really start to get into that space.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
man, that's a lovely thing, man. So just to kind of like go down the list, man. Like just to kind of get into it, man. Who is? Let me just first of all, let's get into your aliases. Who is Hoodie Keem?
Man, Hoodie Keem is just like to say the least, like his whole I guess identity is like 1 minute murder. You know, you get on Instagram, you get to say and do what you want to people for like 1 minute, you know what I'm saying? And it's like raw and unfiltered, you know what I'm saying? And it's inspired by like battle rap and just wanting to have a platform where I can get on here and just kind of like kick my shit and just get off, you know what I'm saying? And kick it at whoever wanna, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth. We ain't gotta go like 3 long ass rounds and like we ain't gotta have a crowd and stuff. We let the internet judge, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know, just it was inspired by battle rap for sure. You know, just growing up watching that shit consistently and wanting to just have a realm where I could kind of like dwell and not be like, you know, trying to start up a league or nothing, but just have a realm where I could like dwell and just thrive from that. And that was definitely a good lane for that, you know, getting on social media and making the videos 1 minute. So
facts, man. I'm telling you, whenever I seen that first Hoodie Keem, man, I'm like, this boy is an assassin. You know what I mean?
Man, appreciate it.
Gotta hear this K from Mississippi. You know, I'm from the SIP, so I'm like just tapped in and then just start just seeing all of your work, man. And it's just brother, it's transcendent. I see that Hoodie Keem. I see that you also have another alias, man. So, and it's also, you know, just one of them, you know, just kind of took the world by storm, especially down here in the South, man. Who is Kimi Casanova, brother?
Man, just like a what can I say? Just the prettiest pimp, fingernail filing, you know what I'm saying, razor blade swinging, smacking bitches singing, just Cadillac don't slam it. You know, just a Mac, man, you know what I'm saying? Just real clean cut dude, you know what I'm saying? I can say what I want, how I want to say it, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, it just I don't know. You just the definition of like even though he's a pimp, he's just still so like pristine with it, you know. It's not like just super duper raw. It's just like, you know, just the way that he carries himself, man, you know, and just a pretty boy at the same time too. Thanks. So
Thanks, man. It really almost take you to like that G-Funk type of era, man, you know, and just that real nostalgic flair, man.
Yeah, for sure. Man. But it's just like based back in the 70s though. So like, you know, it feels like, I guess, G-Funk or something like that sometimes, but it's just like with the, I don't know, with the style of the 70s, you know what I'm saying? Right. The visual of like the 70s and shit, so. Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, man. So when you say style, well, what would you consider your style of rap?
Man, I don't have a style. I don't know. I am style. Like you know what I'm saying? I create these things, you know. And so I don't have like a certain style, you know. Jerk chicken, baked chicken, fried chicken. At the end of the day, it's still chicken. So it's like none of that would be if it wasn't for the chicken itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I give everything the style. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, cause I don't know. I tap into so many lanes, man. It's hard to say for real.
Man. And see, and that's just crazy because your flow is so versatile, you know. And it's just like the artists that you've been with, man. Your flow is so versatile, so I can see how it'd be hard to try and nail that in, man. So
yeah, sometimes it wouldn't fit if I just stuck to one thing. So
see, and so question, man. Before you were doing rap, okay, you know, like what were you doing before you were rapping? Have you always been a wordsmith? You always been an artist?
Yeah, man, rapping just been like in me forever. You know, I wrote like my first rap when I was like 11, but before that, I sat in front of the radio and studied. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, when I decided I wanted to actually rap like forever, I was like 15. You know, and been writing like consistently ever since I was like 15. And I ain't stopped then. So that's been like what about 13, 14 years now, man.
Jeez, man, that's heavy,
yeah.
Man. You said, you know, just listening and studying. So who are your major influences, you know, as far as the rap game goes?
I like to give people my top 5. That's in no particular order. Kendrick, Cole, Wayne, Eminem, and Kanye.
Okay, hey, that's a list.
Yeah.
That's a list.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a list. See, and so when you think of these major artists, and you thinking of, you know, just people who are put on. Do you have any major influences from the state of Mississippi?
Oh man, David Banner, K.R.I.T is probably my #1 influence. Like K.R.I.T is in my top 10 actually. You know what I'm saying? That was just my top 5, but K.R.I.T is like probably 6 or 7 if it ain't like Drake or him. Like, you know, it's probably like a toss up between them two. But nah, K.R.I.T, man. You know what? I can say like the Joker. And a lot of people,
the Joker, folks sleep on the Joker,
really
man.
Yeah, you don't really know about the Joker unless you just like from Mississippi.
Yeah.
And like, you know, parts of the South, you know. Yeah, man. So I guess that's pretty much it.
And then, so I seen that you were in Big K.R.I.T's video, man. So like, how was that cultivating that relationship with K.R.I.T, man?
It didn't take no effort, man. It was literally just like I guess so many people wanted us to work together. I wanted to see it happen. I was crazy. It was so effortless. I forgot how it even happened. Most of the time you remember how you meet people, but I feel like one day I was just calling him and was like, pull up to the studio. I literally forgot how we even got connected with each other. Because the first time we met was at the studio, but we was on the phone chopping it up and everything like before that.
Yeah.
And I know how it was. Yeah. I was at the studio one day and had a song. I was like, he'd be cold on this song. And my producer hit him and we started chopping it up back and forth, you know. Yeah. And I'm shooting my videos and stuff one day. He called me, boy, I'm in here and they playing the song. I just want to say, I'm just hitting you up, let you know. And it just, you know, man. And we was at the studio one day. That day we actually recorded this song I got called Your Body. Well, I recorded the song and I let him hear it. And he was like, yeah, I want to get on there. And he was telling me about the video. So cool. Played me the song. He was like, yeah, I need you to be in this video for me. And I'm like, all right, cool. Just let me know when. And we get there, man. And it just all flowed and came together, man. So,
man, that's crazy. Yeah. You know, just seeing that type of camaraderie in the homeland, especially being from Mississippi, you don't have so many major artists. So it's a beautiful thing you guys being able to organically, you know, just align like that, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
And I seen you was also on the Jack Harlow tour. How was that, bro?
It was good, man. Definitely like an inspiring experience, humble at times.
Mm-hmm.
Like I tell people it's like everything that you need and want it to be, but everything you don't need and don't want it to be.
Right.
So it's just like a bunch of stuff all at one time, and you just got to take everything how it comes. But overall, it's a great experience, you know.
Man, that's beautiful, man. And it looks like you're just constantly just like one-upping yourself, just constantly just finding your way in the game, you know, really leaving your stamp on the game. So like, what would you want your legacy to be? What do you want your legacy to be here, you know? And they say, you know, Akeem Ali, you know, it's done and gone. You know, what do you want that legacy to be, man?
Oh yeah, he the greatest rapper of all time. They got like a Mount Rushmore right now with like the greatest people of like this generation. And you got like what Drake, Wayne, Kendrick on there. You got Nicki. Like the next time that Mount Rushmore roll around, if I ain't on there, like you know, what am I doing it for? You know what I'm saying? I got to be on there. That's what it's all about. Just submitting, like you know what I'm saying, what I do and the legacy I'm trying to leave behind, like the imprint I'm trying to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga is cold. Like this nigga is great. This nigga is good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it just got to be up there with like. I don't know. I got to be on that mountain, man.
You got to. Like you said, though, you know, especially you coming into that space and where now you literally are crossing everybody that you, like, you know, that you've been studying, you know, that you've been looking at, man.
Yeah.
So just if I ask you a question, man, just so we can get a little bit of your music taste. What's your top 3 all-time albums?
Nigga, that's hard. I can give you 3 albums, but I can't give you like my top 3 all time. Matter of fact, I can give you 3 of them. I can give you a solid 3. I'm gonna go with Thriller, Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with. I gotta choose carefully these next 2, man. I'm gonna just put them out there. I'm just gonna say College Dropout and Good Kid, Mad City, probably.
Hey, that's heavy. That's a list.
It's hard to choose. It's so many, but like it was, I started to go on into like some other shit. But I'm just like, let me just answer the question because I'll be all night.
I already know, man. I'll be keeping up. And then I got 2 more questions, man. So so as far as, you know, like the rap game, and you see a lot of different things happening, you know, whenever artists are coming up, do you feel it's possible, you know, to blow up and thrive like in your hometown?
Man, it's like hit or miss. And I'm gonna say it's it's mostly a miss, man. I was looking at something today, and I'm gonna tell you what it kind of reminded me of. Somebody was saying a rapper had like a case where the feds was involved, and you know he decided to take it to court, and they was like, he not gonna win because the feds have a 97% conviction rate. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up beating it. So if I was to tell you that people couldn't thrive in their city, that'd be like saying like people couldn't beat the feds, like, and you see people doing it. It's just like rarely seen, you know what I'm saying, and barely heard of. You know, you can do it, man, but it's just like you don't get the love you deserve sometimes from your city or from people in your city right off rip. You know what I'm saying? Because you got guys there wondering why they're not at the level you at. You know, you got guys who started before you, and you get there before them. You know, you got older guys who wondering like, damn, how's this dude there and I'm not there? I've been doing it for 10 years and he started last year. Or you got people that's on the same level that want to be where you at.